Hey guys, today I'm gonna teach you how to clean your shower like a pro. I have lots of really good tips and tricks, but really it all comes down to this one hack that I'm gonna teach you. And it's all thanks to this DIY shower cleaner that I have. It works so well. It cuts right through the soap scum, through the water spots, and it works on all kinds of surfaces from glass to acrylic. It works on fiberglass, it works on tile. Seriously, you barely even have to bend down with this method. It's so simple and your shower will be cleaner than it's ever been before. You're gonna love it, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to remove everything from this shower. So you definitely want to start with an empty shower. So I'm taking out this whole thing can actually go into the dishwasher. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll probably just like wipe down all these products just to make sure that they're, clean and fresh. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm also going to soak and wash my shower curtain liner. I generally do this once every couple months, I would say, and then I also maybe quarterly wash my shower curtain. I'm just gonna take this off and I'm gonna end up soaking it after I clean the entire tub, and then I'll just soak it in the bottom when I'm done. You'll notice at the bottom of your shower curtain here, it'll turn like pink. So I don't know, I find bleach is the best way to remove it. Okay, so now onto this cleaner. I cannot tell you, for so many years, I did not realize that you needed a specific cleaner to cut through soap scum. This cleaner has cut my cleaning time like 75%. So all you do is you mix equal parts of vinegar and dish soap. So this is the key. And the vinegar is acidic. And so what it will do is it will completely cut through the soap scum. And then what the soap will do is it gets through the grime and makes it fresh and clean. So you put the vinegar in first, then you add the dish soap, and then you give it a nice little shake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into this bathroom and I'm going to take my mixture and I'm just going to spray everything. I'm going to spray the walls. I'm going to spray the chrome. This works beautifully on chrome. And I'm just gonna keep spraying. Let me tell you something though, if you have marble or any kind of unsealed granite, you cannot use this cleaner. You need to get something that's specially formulated for your shower. What you could also try though is you could do water mixed with dish soap. That will work pretty well, but you may want to look into specific cleaners that you have. So anyway, I'm gonna just spray this whole thing. And what's awesome about this mixture and why this works so well with this dish soap is the dish soap makes the mixture a little bit heavier. You can just spray vinegar directly on here, but if you mix it with the dish soap, it gives it a little bit of clinginess and it will end up clinging to this surface and it will allow it to stay exactly where you place it and really get into the grime and really work to clean it. If you have a acrylic or glass shower door, this also works perfectly on that. I use it in both instances because I have a couple of bathrooms, so you can definitely do that. I'm also going to be spraying this into the tub. You can kind of see these like little pink water stains that everybody gets from the shower water, so I'm going to be spraying that as well. Oh, I also mentioned you should clean out your drain before you do this. You don't have to, but it's a good thing to do when you're deep cleaning. So there it is. We've got our mixture sitting on our wall, and I'm going to leave this here for at least 10 minutes. You want this to really work because it's going to reduce the amount of time that you spend scrubbing. I know it's tempting to like start to clean right away, but trust me, just leave it how it is for 10 minutes. Then we're going to go in with one of two things. I'm going to use this deck brush here, but you can also use a microfiber brush. The reason I'm using a deck brush is it is so much easier and you don't have to like bend over and go crazy with a sponge or anything like that. I actually was cleaning my downstairs bathroom earlier this week and hurt my back from bending over. So if you've got a brush with a long handle, you can use it here and it works really well. And you just kind of start at the top and work your way down. Get the whole thing clean and scrubbed. I'm honestly showing you this whole video in real time so you can actually see just how quick it is. I used to like just use a number of chemicals and scrub and I couldn't get the soap scum off. It still didn't look sparkling clean. And I just thought it was the nature of how showers were. I thought it had to just be that way. But now that I know about the vinegar and the soap as like a really good shower cleaner, it really has changed my life and made it so much easier to clean. You also can use this in the tub. So, I'm just going to continue brushing out the tub, kind of getting the sides of the tub and the bottom of the tub. I'm also using this brush on the chrome. If you have like soft tile, again, marble, you may not want to use such a rough brush, but you can kind of decide, based on what type of tile you have, what kind of tool to use. And like I said, the microfiber mop head also works really well because really you don't need to apply a lot of pressure. You don't need to do a lot of scrubbing because we're letting the ingredients that we applied onto the walls and onto the tub itself, those ingredients did the work just by sitting on the surface. I also wanted to tell you, if you have a particularly dirty tub, my secret weapon is the magic eraser. So this is a magic eraser knockoff. I can link it below. It's from Amazon, but I basically use this and it really gets the grime off the tub really, really well. So if you think your tub needs it, you could do this step as well. And if you have any mold, what I do is I just put some bleach on a cotton ball and then leave it on the moldy spot to soak. You could also use bleach gels that they sell. This works really well on non-porous surfaces to get the mold out. Now I'm going to rinse my brush off because we are done with that. And the next step is I'm going to rinse the walls. I'm just gonna get a bucket. If you have a shower head that's detachable, definitely feel free to do that. I don't have that, so I'm just using a bucket here. I start with the wall farthest away from the faucet and kind of work my way forward towards the faucet itself. I'm kind of just like throwing the water on here, but there's actually an easier way to do this so that you don't get wet and it's just, you fill the bucket and then you dump it close to the wall rather than tossing it on like I was kind of just doing there. And it's really not too soapy, so you don't really have a lot of soap suds to get rid of. You would think using dish soap that it would be difficult, but it's truly not. So I'm going ahead and just going to keep rinsing this off and get it all nice and clear. Here you go. I'm demonstrating now how to do it in a less crazy fashion where you just kind of hold it close to the wall and do it. Now I'm just going to use a squeegee to get any leftover water off. I just want to talk for a second about the squeegee. This is like the single most important tool that I recommend to you. I can link the OXO one that I love below, but this squeegee will really keep your shower cleaner for longer. If you squeegee your tiles, if you squeegee your glass doors, your acrylic doors, this just makes such a difference in how long and how clean your shower will stay. You will also have to just clean it a lot less. I'm telling you, get a squeegee. It only takes like 20 seconds after your shower to squeegee down the entire thing. Now I like to go in and dry it. So I've got this microfiber cloth. These are new ones that I got and I really love them. I'm going to link them down below if you're interested, but these are great. And I'm going to use these on the chrome and I'm going to use these on the tile just to dry it off. I don't want to have any water spots or anything like that because I've just spent all this time cleaning it. So again, I'm going to work my way top to bottom and just kind of do the entire shower itself. Okay, I think this is looking good. And now I'm drying the inside of the tub and I'm also cleaning the outside of the tub. I feel like this is another part that people often forget to do. I forget to do it all the time, but this is also something that you can clean. Next, I had a little bit of water left in the bottom of my tub and I'm adding some additional hot water and some bleach because what I'm going to do is I am going to soak my shower curtain liner in the bleach. I generally do this every couple of months and it really helps. I'm just going to put that in there and I like to leave these. I think I left it this time for about 3 hours. You can leave it for less time. You can leave it for longer time. This is the pink stuff at the bottom that I was mentioning, but I like to just leave it in here for a few hours. What it will do is it will kill all of the mold and anything that you see on the shower curtain and make it kind of nice and fresh and back to normal how it was when you first bought it. I prefer to do this rather than buy new ones, but every maybe 5 years or more, I will buy a new one, but I really try to stretch it out as much as possible. After it's soaked for a while, I just stick it in the laundry. I wash it with other whites. because it's got bleach in it, and I even add a little bit, maybe more bleach to the load itself, and I just go ahead and wash it normally. And after it's done washing it, I also just stick it in the dryer, so it's good to go after that, and then I can just hang up my new fresh shower curtain. Okay, so here is the before. You can kind of see, maybe you can see from the picture, just a lot of water spots and stains, especially the chrome, not looking so fresh and clean. So needed a lot of TLC, but you know, it was super simple what we did. And here's the finished product. I even feel like it looks bluer and just, I don't know, brighter and nicer. It looks so much cleaner and neater. I have to tell you, this was not backbreaking. It was so simple. Just this DIY spray is all you need, and then just give it a little tiny scrub at the end and a rinse, and your shower will look really clean and fresh, and it will also smell really clean and fresh. The vinegar doesn't leave an odor at all. Now that you've cleaned your shower and it's all sparkling clean, there are lots of things lurking in your bathroom, and I have lots of tips and hacks to clean them. Seriously, I've got a great video on cleaning pesky bathroom issues, and these are shortcuts that you can use to take a lot less time to clean them. I think the bathroom is one of the most challenging rooms to clean, so check that video out and I will see you over there. Thanks for watching.